Okay, so let's start with the most basic way you can make money with JSS Tripler without ever sponsoring a single soul. You do this because you make 2% of every $10 position that you buy, or what could also be called an advertising package. So let's do a little basic math here. 2% of 10 equals 0.2, or in money terms, 20 cents. Now, 20 cents doesn't sound like a lot, but what if you started with, say, $300 out of pocket, just like I did? Well, 2% of 300 equals 6. Or let's say you start out with 500. 2% of 500 is 10. So I'm going to go ahead and use the 500 example. Real life application, this would be $500 that you would buy positions with, which would equal 50 positions, because every $10 is equivalent to one position. Now, an important thing to remember is that for each individual position, each of these individual positions lasts for 75 days. So I'll go ahead and write that here for you. Every JSS tripler position lasts for 75 days total. Now also remember, as mentioned in the FAQ for the JSS tripler, for every 4 positions that expire at the 75-day mark, you get 1 free JSS position, which, when it cycles, earns you $60. And as I said, we'll get into the JSS Synergy Surf part of it later, but for now, let's focus on the JSS tripler part of the Just Been Paid system. So remember that for every JSS tripler position at the 75-day mark, it will have earned you $15 apiece. So basically, for every $10 you spend, you earn $15 at the 75-day mark. Each day you'll see an increment of 20 cents. Multiply that by 75 days, and that equals 15. So now that you understand that basic part of the 2% that you earn on every $10 position that you buy, you might be saying, well, 20 cents a day or $15 after 75 days doesn't sound like a lot of money. However, and here's where the huge power of the JSS tripler comes into play, you are allowed to compound daily, and I'm going to show you that here. You're allowed to compound daily at a total of 500 positions, or in other words, you can spend up to $5,000 per day. And actually, it comes out to 250 positions per hour. So you can buy 250 positions per hour, and the max is you can compound daily at a total of 500 positions per day. Now, the reason for that is because the owners don't want to crowd out the smaller buyers with the bigger buyers, and that's actually great because it's part of keeping the entire program indefinitely sustainable, which I'm going to explain in depth in another video. But like I said, let's focus on the how you make money part with JSS Tripler for this video and daily compounding. So let's go into the actual practice of daily compounding so that you can see how much you can make. And once you understand this, you'll realize that you can basically buy your income. It's really sweet. Check this out. Okay, so let's use the $500 example. And again, I'm not saying that you have to buy any certain amount of positions. You're free to start with as little as $10, but I'm just showing you what's possible. And I personally started out with 300, and then I put in around 150 more, so a total of 450 out of pocket, and then the rest I did I earned off of referral commissions, which I'll explain shortly here. But okay, I just wanted to say that little disclaimer to make it clear that I'm not giving you any sort of investment advice, and that I'm not working on behalf of the Just Been Paid program. That I'm simply letting you know my experience and what I've done and how I've come to earn the income that I do today. So, alright, now using the $500 example, remember that 2% of 500 equals 10. So let's say that you started out by buying 50 positions, which is the amount of $500. The next day you would be earning $10 a day for 75 days. But what if you compounded that? What if now every day that you're earning $10, you used some or all of your earnings to buy another position? So let's go by days. Day 1, you're in $10. Day 2, let's say you compounded and you buy another JSS Tripler position. By day 2, you'd be earning $10.20. Let's say you again compounded and bought another position for day 3. You'd be earning $10.40. Day 4, $10.60. Day 5, $10.80, and so on and so forth. Are you starting to see how your income can grow rapidly? And guess what? You haven't sponsored anybody. You haven't chased around your family and friends to beg them to join your program, like so many of the MLMs and home-based business opportunities recommend that you do. You've simply bought JSS Tripler positions, and now you're earning money on your compound interest. And it's as easy as that. So I will say this, and you've probably heard this before, but it takes money to make money. Now, you don't have to be rich, because I'm going to show you how you can sponsor people to utilize the referral commissions to compound even more, thus making you more income. Remember that the more JSS tripler positions that you buy, the more money that you're going to make initially with the 2%, and then when those positions expire, which, like I said, we're going to explain in the JSS Synergy Surf part, you earn 1 JSS positions for every 4 tripler positions that expire. Now remember, you're not obligated to sponsor. I'm going to show you how sponsoring can certainly ramp up your income tenfold in this next part here. But remember, as of now, you haven't done anything but simply buy positions, and now you've compounded, and you can see how that can start to ramp up your earnings on just the 2% alone.